Hey folks, I'm Tony.
And I'm Tina.
And we're TNT RVing. So what are we checking out today, Teen?
We're checking out this brand new 2025 Rockwood Ultra Lite. It's a 2619FK. So it's a front kitchen. Let's go check it out. Come on.
Alrighty, so let's get this tour started. And I'm going to put all the specs down below here. And let's take a look at this front cap here. The dock light switch was already on. That light. So Rockwood, they really do a nice job with their front caps. Automotive windshield, I really like that. The graphics and stuff, they really look nice. On this A-frame up here, you got room for 2 lead-acid batteries, room for 2 30-pound propane tanks. Up front here, we have this front tongue jack. Also, if you ever have an issue with it, there's an override. All you do is you pop this rubber cap off here, you put your speed handle in there, and you can simply go up and down with it. The other thing I really like about this is Lippert provides Rockwood Flagstaff with this awesome powder coated frame here. And I really like that for longevity of the frame. It's not going to rust as much, and I think it really protects it as well. Along this side here, we have, Tina, check this out. We have power stabilizers. So now you just simply press the button and you can stabilize the unit. And this is the Lippert PSX2 stabilizer. So this has a motor on either side, so if the terrain is a little off or what have you, they work independently from each other, and you're not going to have any issues stabilizing your rig. And right over here, this is if you'd like to add some additional solar. You could get a kit with a solar controller and a panel, and it will trickle into the battery here. Also, what I wanted to point out on the cap here, this front diamond plate. What I like about it now is if you picked up a stone or what have you, it's not going to dent. So that's really slick as well. Come along on this side, team. Check out this awning. This thing is a 21-foot awning.
Wow. It's
got a center support, huge awning, plenty of shade. You gotta love that. Also, the
no
door
shade right
here,
now. We should probably put it out.
Yeah, exactly. Front door here is a friction door. So in these light winds and stuff, you can set it, and it will stay. If it's really windy, they have this arm here. It hooks up to the door, and it'll hold the door open as needed. The other thing here on the screen door, this has a Lippert screenshot, and that is really neat as well. That'll close your door for you. Nice. And the other thing I like too is they put these motorized steps in there, nice aluminum steps, and they have these gas shocks in here. And what's neat about this is it helps offset the weight of the steps, so you don't have to lift these things up with all sorts of force. Easy peasy. And they also have this nice grab handle, which I like as well. So we're gonna close this door, keep the AC in here. Continuing along, frameless windows, gotta love that. Outdoor speakers, here's a nice TV mount. Here's a rail, and this rail you can put a shelf, you can put your Suburban griddle on it. Also, you have a television coax connection for satellite, cable, what have you, along with power as well. The other thing, here's your LP disconnect is down below. Low point drain is down below as well. Here's your water heater. And continuing on back, we've got another friction door, and this one's nice and wide as well, just like the front. Continuing on back, team, we got a switch here, and that is for our rear stabilizers. Same system, PSX2.
Yeah. There they are.
Let's come along back here. Let's get up on this roof. I want to show you what's going on. Alrighty, so up top here, up front, you're going to have a traditional roof vent. We got 2 AC units. There's a Maxxer fan in the center there. There's your wine guard antenna. And of course, you have the Alpha Ply TPO roof membrane. This is 45 mil thick. and it is one of the thickest in the industry, and it's also a lifetime warranty on this. So you also have slide toppers on the other side. I can't quite, you might be able to see them. Continuing down on the ground here, you're already prepped for a rear camera. Of course, this ladder, I didn't comment earlier, but this is a 250-pound capacity. Frameless window, which I really like. Here's a fresh water tank fill right here as well. Really like the spare tire cover. That's nice, keeps that spare tire well protected. And that's mounted on the bumper as well. And if you look down below here, Teen, this receiver, it's got a 300-pound capacity. And what I really like is it's welded to the frame, which is really nice, and everything is all powder coated. So you gotta really like that. Come along the side here, and if you look up, you can see a better view of the slide toppers, and both slides have it, front and rear. And I really like slide toppers.
Is that an option?
That is an option, but I really like them. I definitely would get that as well. Let's go ahead. We'll go a little further forward here on the rear slide. One of the neat things, look at the storage you have, and this is underneath the bed. And that tray I was talking about that mounts on the rail, here's one over here, there's one over there that's actually magnetically held in place. There's your big 50 amp power cord that comes with it, and some tools and stuff. The other thing, if you look up here, you see the bed frame. This is all supported by welded aluminum. So Rockwood Flagstaff, they do a great job with making sure anywhere there's a structural need, they use that welded aluminum. So let's continue along. We're gonna close this up. And come on over here where we have our hookup. So here's our 50 amp service right here. Here's our furnace, intake and exhaust, our water hookup. You have city water, black tank flush. This is your antifreeze inlet. Here's your cable and satellite. And right over here is our outdoor shower. So you have hot and cold water, and then you can hook up a hose. It's that curly hose and a spray nozzle and rinse things off. And actually, one of the things I like about this, Tina, I think I'd put a shower curtain rod in here, and then you could rinse off real easy. I think that'd be kind of slick right here.
Yep.
Tina, I want to show them underneath what those axles and stuff look like in the underbelly. So let's go take a look underneath here. So you might be noticing these brackets right here. You can get the BAL 5.3 3-point leveling system with this as an option. So that is really kind of neat as well. So continuing on, we've got, of course, a sealed underbelly, and that sealed underbelly is covering up our tanks, and all those tanks have heat pads on them, on the bottom side of them and also on the outlets. So you're going to be well protected in those cold environments. But you can see there, that's the Dexter torsion axles. You got never adjust brakes, Goodyear endurance tires, and that's all standard. And those wheels come with the TPMS system, which is monitoring your pressure and temperature as well. So Rockwood, they really give you a bunch of extra standard features, which we really like. So let's go back up top. Tina just brought a great point. Both of these slides are rack and pinion. So I could show you what that looks like real quick here. And that's right there. And since we're down here, take a look here off to the right. This is where your gray water black tank is going to be hooked up and how you dump that. On the left hand side, that's your black tank. Right here is your gray tank, and then you also have a gray tank over there. So that's a little further up. Continuing on this front slide here, of course, you have some more storage. And I really like this because I think you could fit a couple sets of golf clubs. It goes way up there, which is really neat.
So what is this, behind the refrigerator then?
This would be, yes, I believe around, right behind the refrigerator.
Big windows here too.
Another frameless window, which is really neat. So up top here, we have our range exhaust along with a frameless window. This is a vent as well. And in the baggage compartment here, a nice little cubby to store some things as well. So here you go. Tina, that wraps up the exterior. Why don't you show us around the interior?
Okay, let's go.
Alrighty, so here's another view of the exterior. And let's see what Tina's up to.
Come on inside, but before you do, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. But come on in. Like we said before, this is an FK, which means front kitchen. Look at the size of this. This is really cool. Look at all this counter space you have. This is amazing. I love it. But we're going to start up right here with the RV panel, which you can access with your phone as well. This is how you access all your lights. And new for 2025 is with the lights. When they're blue, of course they're on, but now you can dim the lights. So if you just hold it, what are the lights doing?
Press it one more time.
Oh.
There you go.
So if you press the lights, they now dim. And then if you shut them off and then turn them back on, it'll be where you left them, which is pretty slick. So we're gonna lighten those back up. That's pretty cool. And of course you can access your slides, your awnings, your lights, your porch light, all that all by this RV app, which has a motion sensor as well. You've got this awesome, what I like to call your front hall closet, but it's your front pantry. Oh, and I should also mention, new for 2025 is this dark chocolate color. You can have this as an option, which I adore. I think this is really slick. So here's your front pantry. I think you have another cubby down here as well. This is going to be storage overload in this unit, I can already tell. You have all these drawer space here. Look at that. I like these fixtures as well. So we've got this drawer space here. You have cupboard space here. You have a vent here where the option would be to put a max air vent fan here as well. So more cupboard space here. Goes all the way down, which is pretty nice. I don't know if you can see that. Mm-hmm. So you also have on your counter space, coffee's in the way, sorry about that, but you have your tower of power. Here you have your tower of power, which you can push this in and it will go down, and you could take your phone and set it right there to charge. But you have this beautiful front window and massive counter space, your big single basin sink, and now these faucets have the little squirty things so you can have a water fight if you want. So that's pretty cool. I like these things. But you also have more outlets over here, as well as, is that your inverter?
Yeah, that's a remote switch for your 1800 watt inverter. So now you're going to be able to run your Keurig coffee maker.
When you're stopped at the rest stop and need that cup of coffee. There's also a USB port there as well. So you've got your microwave up here, as well as your range, your hood, your range, and your stove. So it also has this light switch. I don't think I've been pointing that out in a lot of these, but so you can turn that on and have the aesthetics look pretty slick. So there's your oven. A lot of people don't like the ovens. We use them. We make our biscuits for biscuits and gravy, or you make your pizzas or what have you. You may not be cooking Thanksgiving dinner, but you are going to be using it. So, oh, under here as well, look at this. Look at the amount of space you can put in there. I don't know what you're putting in there, but you're putting a lot of stuff in there.
Oh my gosh, you could put cases of water underneath there if you would need, because it's going to be right on the floor.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's
so we've
neat.
got that. So here's your converter. Here you have your Magic Chef refrigerator, which is this is a great unit to show how this works with it opening both sides. So you're in the kitchen, it opens this way. And if you're over here in the theater seating, it opens this way so you can grab a water or a beer or what have you, or snacks. And also under here is now the freezer with the drawer. What's nice about this whole new refrigerator is that it locks in place. No longer is it going to open up as you're traveling down the road. So these are really nice new refrigerators. We like this a lot. So entering over in here, these are our theater seating on the slide with the cup holders, and this opens up for a little bit more storage. This is pretty nice. It does have the parachute pull, which pulls into the recliner position, which is, this is where I'm going to end up taking a nap if I stay here too long. But they also have these dark blackout shades now as well, so you really could take a nap here quite easily. So I like this. This is nice. So then over on the opposite side, you're going to see the dinette. So this is a dinette with, what are they calling this? The
televator.
The televator. So Tony's pushing the button, which is on the countertop over there, which is pretty
Here, I'll show you where that is.
Yeah.
It's right over here.
So once you put that TV down, look at the size of this window you have. This is pretty slick. And it has those power towers on each side, which is nice. You can put your laptops, you can put your phone chargers, what have you, in those. Again, giant blind here, which is very nice. So we have that. And as you're coming out here, you have these drawer space underneath your dinette as well. Now, one thing we didn't show when you walk in this unit, I'm going to cut in front of you here, is you have this counter space here. This is awesome. This is like an extra little bar area. So you have more drawer space here, as well as more cabinet space here. So this is all part of the kitchen area as well, which is really slick. So back this way, as we're backing up, we've got the sliding barn door for your bathroom here, which is nice. So you can shut that off. So I'm going to put it back in storage mode here. So here you have your dual zoned touchscreen thermostat, as well as your solar controller, as well as your smoke detector up here as well. So walking into the bathroom, you've got your max air vent fan here. You've got your nice toilet and your amazingly ginormous shower now. This is nice. I like this. This is pretty slick, with your shower miser on here as well. Now if you turn this way, so over here you have your ginormous linen closet. Look how deep that is. That's pretty slick, actually. Then over here you've got your medicine cabinet. Nice storage space there. Nice fixtures with the towel ring and your faucet. Nice countertop. And here you have your cabinet where you have a nice cubby and access to the water pump, as well as a toe kick like down here. Now, one of the things new for Rockwood for 2025 is they now have new water lines. And Tony's going to drop a photo in here and explain the new things going on there. So as you're entering back in here, as I walk into the bed, you have your queen bed on a slide, which is beautiful. I love the colors in here. We don't have the lights on, so it is dark. Not even sure where the light switch is. There it is. There we go. So we have the queen bed here with amazing storage underneath. Look at this. Well, it's the giant drawers. But down there, that is the storage that you can access from the outside. So that's pretty cool. And that has these, like you could see, these really deep drawers. But over here on the bed, you have more cabinet space here. Now these stay up, which is really nice. You have these little reading lights here, as well as USB ports here. So as you're going this way, you have your emergency exit window, which is interesting because there's also a doorway there. So you have lots of ways to get out of this unit. Here's your television set that I believe is optional, or is it?
That's an option.
This is an option. So here is your big closet. This is huge. This is huge. And then you have more drawer space here. And I believe this is just, oh no, this is a cubby. You can put, just in case you need more places for shoes, there you go. I like that. This is nice. And your back entrance door. So when the slide is in, you should be able to squeeze into the bathroom here. Fine.
Because you have that walk area.
So
why don't we do that? So Tina and I, we're going to pull in the slides, and then we'll show you what sort of access you have, when you're in road mode.
So the slides are now in, and you can access the refrigerator a little bit. You could probably, let me see if I can get this. You could open it to about there, so you could squeeze in and grab your lunches if you needed to. But that's about it. And I do believe you can access the bathroom from the other door, so we're going to check that out real quick.
And I'm going to show you what that looks like right here.
Oh, yeah.
So that's what that looks like. All right, let's go to the back.
Oh, yeah, you have plenty of space. Okay, right?
Yep, it's filming.
Oh, so yeah, so you do have plenty of space. This is like full walkable mode into the bathroom.
Walkable mode.
walkable to the commode. So there you go. That's
okay,
actually,
easy peasy.
This is nice. That's actually very easily accessible.
Well, there you have it, folks. I hope you found this video helpful, useful, entertaining, and if you did, I appreciate it if you'd subscribe to TNT RVing.
Yeah, give us a big thumbs up, a like, and we'll see you at the campground.
TNT.